Hey guys, this is Josh 8 Loop. I wanted to go ahead and kind of update you on the progress of the surgery on the ValveBody of the 722.6 transmission. It's a 5-speed, comes out of a 2005 E320 CDI. I had experienced some 2 to 3 upshift issues, some delayed upshifting, and some kind of general erratic shifting, and through some research I found that one common issue with these transmissions are the shift overlap sleeves that actually lose their tolerances. And what you see here is the 1 to 2 and 4 to 5 shift overlap valve lineup. And here is actually a sleeve. In fact, we'll pull that out if I can. And looks like it's going to be difficult, so a little plastic zip tie to assist the process. Okay, looks like we got it out there, in there very delicately and gently. And as you can see, that spring went right inside there. So I set that down and I measured the free length of that spring with a micrometer and verified that it was as long as it should. So it appears that that spring's in good condition. Now the shift overlap sleeve just pulls right out, and it contains, as you can see, in fact this is the first time I've pulled this particular one out. There are 3 shift overlap sleeves, and I have done 2 of the 3, and this is my final, so I figured I would go ahead, make a quick video of what I'm doing, and just mention some of the reasoning. Basically, these sleeves do multiple things, and some of the stuff I don't know what they're responsible for, but I do know that they are responsible partly for shift quality, and it's a hydraulically driven design, and so anytime you have any sticking of any of these moving parts, it can cause issues in shift quality. Which means that your clutch packs and so forth may be at times experiencing a little bit more slip and wearing down, as opposed to when it was new and everything was very precise and very quick, and it allowed everything to function better. So what I did, my car has 108,000 miles on it, have some minor shifting issues. Rather than wait for it to get worse, I figured I would flush the fluid, get the filter changed, change the pilot bushing, inspect the conductor plate that goes on the top of this unit here, and also do anything and everything I can to help prolong the life of the transmission. And the brain of the transmission, hydraulically anyway, is this valve body that you see before you. Now normally the kits that are made specifically by Sonnax and other transmission part manufacturers need to be reamed. There are valves that are inside these bores. You can see one here that slide in and out, and they actually have a polished and precision machined bore, and what happens is over time they get contaminants in them, and that causes galling or seizure or some stickiness, so they cannot shuttle back and forth the way it should. Now Sonnax has a few kits that require boring and reaming of the bores, and I don't have the test set up in the fixturing to take care of that, but they do however have 2 kits that you can put in at home by yourself, and it does not require any special tools aside from a inch-pound torque wrench, one that goes from anywhere probably from about 20 inch-pounds to 200 inch-pounds would be sufficient. So apart from that and some Torx T30 bits and various other sundry items, you can go ahead and install a kit that requires no tooling. It does require a clean workspace, and that's why I have it set on lint-free rags. I have everything, all the shift solenoids set out. I tested resistance values, and I've labeled each one. Same thing on these 2 as well. And but this, like I said, is something you can install yourself, and I'm going to see if it doesn't help the shift quality. I did notice when you look on the inside, the outside, first of all, there's no seal. It just slips in there. It's kind of a machined fit. Well, it's a little bit sloppy, so I'm sure it loses some pressure. And the ATSG service manual said to inspect the inside diameter of that for any shiny patches that indicate excessive wear. So when you have fluid leaking by that inside diameter, it allows fluid to pass this, and you're basically losing pressure and you're losing control of your transmission. So to fix that, what they've designed, they have a kit that has all three parts: your 1 to 2 and 4 to 5 shift sleeve, 3 to 4, and a 2 to 3, and that takes care of your range of shifting. And so as you can see here, this one is a sleeve kit, overlap control sleeve that handles the 1 to 2 and 4 to 5. So this one has been precision machined. It actually incorporates some new design features, which one of them, as you can see easily, is that O-ring. So that helps to seal this outside bore. Now you can see some of the shininess that they're talking about in there, and that is an indication that that part has excessive wear and no longer is providing the ability to function the way it was designed to. So simply installing this will allow it hopefully to shift better. Again, this is not as good as a full valve body remanufacture with precision components taking care of all check valves, all stainless steel and Torlon check balls, and reaming out the bores of each hydraulic control system inside here. But this is the next best thing that I can do at home. So that was it's a fairly inexpensive kit by Sonnax here, about $68. You get the 3 sleeves, and you clean everything up real good, install the 3 sleeves, and hopefully with that and a fluid change and a filter, I'll have some better shifting and quite possibly a transmission that will last a lot longer than it normally would had I not taken the time to do what I can to preemptively make sure that I don't have issues. Like I mentioned on the solenoids here, each of these solenoids has specific function. This one's the TCC solenoid. This one controls shifts between 2 and 3. And these guys here, this one I have it labeled on one side or the other. This was the MPC solenoid here, SPC rather, solenoid. And this one's 1 to 2 and 4 to 5. And this one's a 3 to 4 shift cylinder, or shift solenoid, I should say. Now, since my issue was between 2 and 3, and that had been the complaint from the previous owner, I decided to go ahead, verify resistance readings of the solenoids, all of them, in fact, and they're all within tolerance. So that and my troubleshooting list has been checked off. Since 2 to 3, when in comfort mode, the 722.6 transmission starts off in second. So your first shift is between second and third. So that's the shift solenoid that's probably going to get the most use. Followed by shift solenoid 3 to 4, and also the 1 to 2 and 4 to 5 shift solenoid. So this one has the highest wear, highest use. Now your shifts 1 to 2 and 4 to 5 shift solenoid gets the least use. So I figured I would switch this one with my 2 to 3 shift solenoid, and that will even out the wear more or less across the cylinders, or across the solenoids. And so that's what I have done. Also, I replaced the O-rings with some Viton O-rings on the solenoids so that I can ensure that no fluid leaks overboard past any sealing surfaces that it's not supposed to leak past. So anyway, that's what I've got going on. We'll see how well this comes out. I anticipate good results. I'm going to do my best to ensure I have good results. And of course, making sure you have good work practices. Any sealing surface like below here, I've made sure that I put some painter's tape on that so I don't have any marring of any sealing surfaces. Same thing on this side here as well. And I'm cleaning everything really good as best I can, and we'll install it, put some fluid in, and we'll see how things go. Anyway, thought I'd go ahead and update you. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all on the forums. Bye.